Monster Hunter World features 14 different weapon types, with the longsword being one of them. In this guide, we'll take a look at exactly how to use this weapon to its fullest, as well as show you some things you may not know about it. If you're new to the game or you are a veteran of the franchise and just need a quick refresher, this guide is for you. The longsword is an excellent overall weapon and one that isn't difficult to learn, making it a solid choice for new players. Hunters using this weapon will have relatively good mobility, while having excellent reach with the option to roll out of most combos. Longswords come with a spirit gauge that when filled increases the damage of the player via spirit attacks. Unlike some other weapons, the longsword makes more use of triangle and R2 for its attacks than it does circle. The basic combo for the longsword is simply 4 triangle in a row. These are mostly vertical slashes and a thrust. The next combo is 4 R2 in a row, but requires you to have some spirit in your spirit gauge, which you gain from the previous combo or just from striking monsters in general. The last combo is much more difficult to pull off and may take some practice, as you must press a direction and triangle and circle at the same time, followed by R2, R2 again, and then R2 plus triangle. It's not an overly complicated combo, but it isn't the easiest thing to do when a monster is breathing down your neck and things are chaotic. When you deal damage with regular attacks, your spirit gauge fills. Once it is full, you can perform a spirit combo that, if you connect with a final hit, will increase your spirit level by 1. The first level is white, followed by yellow, and lastly red. Each level raises the attack power of the longsword by a decent amount. Players using the longsword must pull off frequent spirit combos or their gauge will deplete and their damage bonus will wear off. Using R2 and triangle when you have at least a white gauge or higher will do a spirit thrust attack that, if followed by another triangle, will launch you into the air, allowing you to do a plunge attack for high damage. Using spirit thrust will reduce your gauge by 1 level even if you miss. However, if you connect with the attack, it will begin to replenish on its own. Mid-combo, you can press R2 plus circle in order to pull off a foresight slash, which is excellent at dodging attacks and then counterattacking. Requires good timing to be effective though. Legendary longsword hunters will learn to use foresight slash when they need to dodge an attack so as to keep their damage up while evading. This is something that will take much practice and patience, along with much knowledge of enemy attack patterns acquired throughout the course of the game. Learning to manage your spirit gauge is of the utmost importance to would-be longsword users, as it is the best way to keep their damage high and maximize their DPS. Proficiency with when to pull off spirit combos so that you can connect with the final strike takes time and some knowledge of the monster you are hunting. This weapon can trip teammates because the game has a form of friendly fire, though not one that damages. Be mindful of them when using this weapon and avoid hitting them if you can. Place yourself on a different leg or part of the monster you are facing so as to make their lives easier. Many players may not know this can occur, so the responsibility falls to you. Be sure to check out our other weapon and Monster Hunter guides for all your needs, and if you have specific questions, be sure to check out the Monster Hunter World Wiki. Good luck, hunters. May the furs be with you.